Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we have an HP laptop. This is an HP Pavilion 15-CB001, and in this video I'm going to take you on a step-by-step how you can open it up and how you can remove or replace your battery for your laptop. If your battery is not holding out any more charge, or it's just discharging really quickly, or it's just pretty much inflated, like this one is pretty much bludged up, like it's really is blowing up almost. If I close it a little bit, you will be able to see it's pushing against the palm rest, and I can't even feel the click on the trackpad because it's pushing against it. So then you might want to replace your battery, and this applies for any 15-CB series HP laptop. So if you have a different CB series, it will work for that too. I'm going to go over the tools that I'll be using, and every tool and replacement battery part will be linked in a video description in case you want to purchase for yourself. Also, I'm just going to apologize for the noise, for the banging noise that is coming from my neighbor. I'm guessing they're just trying to break the wall or something. So if you hear that banging noise, that's because of my neighbor. All right, tool number one, a good screwdriver set. I would recommend that I fix the screwdriver set, as they have all the best screwdrivers out there, the bits. These are an S2 class bit. I purchased myself the basic tool set. We are going to be using a Phillips number 1. There's the banging noise. All right, and for the opening tool, I'll be using a metallic guitar pick. These are really suitable to opening cases and covers. If you purchase the pro set of the iFixit, they will give you an opening tool, tweezers, and stuff like that. If not, just grab yourself a metallic guitar pick. And you'll need a replacement part for the battery. Again, I got this one over here, and yours might be different brand. Doesn't matter. I'll leave the link for a compatible one. All right. And just remember, I'm gonna answer one question that I get a lot in the comment area. People like say, "Can I remove the battery and use the laptop without it?" Sure, you can, and the charger will last you longer. The motherboard will last you longer. There's no down effect on it, except that when the power goes off, the laptop will turn on. It becomes just like a stationary PC. So there's that. Also, whenever you power on with the charger only without the battery inside, it might take up to 10 seconds, and it would give you a text saying that CMOS was reset to default. Press enter to continue. You press enter, and it would just go to the Windows. That's another side effect, that you might have to press enter every time you power on whenever you see that text. All right, with all that said, let's get into it. Down here, you're going to see a whole bunch of screws, 3 screws in the front end of the laptop and 2 at the mid-back. There are 2 hidden screws that are on the back rubber covers. So we wanted to remove this back rubber cover by sticking an opening tool between these rubber gaskets right in the rubber feet and lift it up gently. It has a little adhesive. So lift them up, bring them up, put them to the side. There's 2 screws. These 2 screws in here, these are the same height, but they're a little bit thicker than the rest. So these are a little bit thicker screws. So keep them in different piles. So go ahead and remove this and put them in a different pile. Now we're going to remove the rest of the screws, and we're going to keep them in a different pile. And these are the same size and height. So go ahead and remove them. Also, if you guys like my videos, if you find my videos helpful and helping you guys out, you can support the channel by clicking that like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate it. It helps and motivates me to make more videos, take requests, and answer your questions in a commentary. I appreciate that. Okay, this is screwed. Somebody tried to open it. They just damaged the screw. Pretty much is not coming out. You want to figure that out, but you should be able to remove it. All right. To remove the bottom cover, you want to stick the opening tool between the palm rest and the bottom cover. I just want to twist it. You see this one just popped out because of the pressure of the battery. Just work yourself. You want to hear those click sound? Those are the clips are getting loose. This big sound is not from the next door, it's from here. If you have big click sound, those are the clips are getting loose. You want to do that once every few centimeters on the side. I'm thinking about 1 or 2 millimeters of the guitar pick, not the whole thing. You know what I mean? So go in the back corner, just lift it up gently in here. Just run it across. There we have it. And now we can just lift it up, bring it up. Let's see about this screw. This screw is not reaching, so that means they put a wrong size screw in here. Yeah, this is definitely somebody tried to remove it and put a wrong size screw. The screw that goes, it should be a little bit longer. If you guys can see, it is about 1 millimeter shorter. So yeah. All right, so let's put that, and we can see right away here the battery. It is almost really cooked. I see one cell is really blown up, second one blown up, third and fourth cells. All right, to remove it, first we need to remove 1, 2, 3, 4 screws that touches the battery. Go ahead and remove them. Now, once we remove this, it's gonna ease the pressure on the palm rest, so the client is gonna be able to fill up the use the palm rest. So we're gonna grab it from here, from the front end upward, not from the back, upward, and we're gonna slide it forward to release these hooks that goes under this plastic. And there's the battery, nicely blown up. And there's a palm rest, so it pushes against this palm rest, so you won't be able to feel that click sound, clicking on the mouse, on the trackpad. So let's go ahead and remove the new battery. You see how nice and smooth, slim, compared to this one, which is nice and bulgy. All right, grab the new battery, put the bottom end on the hooks right there, make sure they go right in the hook, bring it down, and it has to go right, and the screw holes should be aligned perfectly. And there we have it, just like that. So there's the old one and there's the new one. The battery for the model, it is an SR04XL. So here's the one, another one, SR04XL. All right. Once we got the new battery in, we're gonna put the screws on. Again, at the end of the video, I'm gonna give you a tip how to start using your new battery. And that's very important and crucial for the new batteries. Let's go ahead and finish up putting up the bottom. This is screws. All right. You don't have to go crazy tightening it up. Just reach it and just do half turn. It feels so nice, smooth. All right. Grab the bottom cover, bring it over. Just squeeze the back, the side. Make sure you hit those nice big click sounds. There we go. Once you hit all those click sounds, then you want to put the slim, longer screws all around and the two thick ones at the back corner. So go ahead and do those. Now, regarding the new battery, new screws. New battery. Once you put the new battery in, you don't want to power on the laptop right away. You want to leave it off and plug in the charger and let it sit there for at least 2 to 3 hours charging. After 2 to 3 hours of charging, then what you want to do, you want to power on the laptop without the charger connected and drain the battery with an easy load. Don't put any heavy load on the CPU or GPU. Bring the brightness down to 50. Put some YouTube, Spotify, whatever music, whatever you want, but don't put any heavy load. Let the laptop discharge itself to whatever the Windows limit is set at, 20 or 30%, whatever it is. Once you get the text saying the battery, low battery, then you want to power it up and you want to leave it charging again for another, I will say, 2 to 3 hours. After that, you can power it on and use it as you wish. That initial charge and discharge, it is very, very important for the new batteries. And again, I hope you guys like this video and help you guys out. If you have any question or requests, feel free to leave them in a video comment. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.